Hi, welcome to the TRG Money Minute. I'm Devin Shute, coming to you from lockdown again. So markets, although they experienced very steep sell-offs in March, have started to claw back some of those losses. The JSE from January to March fell a whopping 35% in very quick time, but since then has rallied 30%, clawing back a lot of those losses and leaving the market down 12% year to date. The lesson for investors has been to stay calm and stick to the plan. The South African Airways saga is reaching its final stages, as over the weekend they announced that they are starting retrenchment for all 4,700 of their employees. Now, with the government not willing to fund the airline anymore, a liquidation seems more and more likely. And this is going to bring the end to the 86-year-old airline, which has struggled to make profits recently and has had over 18 billion rand of government bailouts in the last 10 years. So a really sad casualty, due to years of mismanagement and corruption, unfortunately. Oil, WTI oil specifically, hit a 21-year low this morning, and that's on expectations of low demand and higher stockpiles in the US. This is good news for us because it means our petrol prices will be going down when we're eventually allowed to drive our cars. And turning to COVID-19 in South Africa specifically, while the government's response to the potential health impacts has been swift and clear, the strategy to deal with the resulting economic impacts has been glaringly absent to date. While we know that unemployment and poverty are going to rise as a result of these lockdown actions, we don't have any clear guidelines on how we will get this economy back on the path to recovery. So globally, the discussions are moving quickly to how countries are going to open up their economies. And as the days tick by here, the focus on getting our economy running again should be paramount. And while we don't want to undo any of the health benefits that we've made in stemming the spread of the virus, we do need rapid and substantial interventions to help get our economy off life support. And while no economic recovery plan is going to be perfect, we do know that we need to match the swiftness of our health interventions and act now to limit further economic damage. Now, while the globe has been grappling with the fallout from COVID-19, there have been businesses that have benefited from the pandemic. Coffee producers have experienced a huge surge in demand as people, sit at home in their lockdowns and are drinking more coffee, and supply has been limited. We've seen the price of coffee beans, which is quoted in New York, surge over 20% for the year so far. Other beneficiaries of this environment have been obviously Zoom, Amazon, and Naspers, which owns the gaming company Tencent in China. So opportunities exist. We just need to know where to look for them. Thanks for watching.